stand-up comedian. He's learned from like Bill Burr or something. It's always.
He's the voice of online Tecmo. Is Darthrockman. He's who I want to be when I grow up. Perfect. He isn't hearing anything I'm saying right now because he's so in the zone.
Perfect comb over. You got
Beaver erection. He heard me.
He's got like a newsman comb over. Loomer Goose would be proud of it.
He has many leather-bound books. His apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Do you know who I am?
Kind of a big deal.
I got mahogany.
So you're rocking the Modelo Especial?
Modelo!
¿Cómo está tu esposa linda?
Some kind fan at a White Sox game gave me one in the parking lot. I was hooked.
You know, there's nothing like tailgating.
Yeah.
It brings the world together.
Yep.
So, player 1 will be Mort. Player 2 will be Darth for game 1. This is the championship series, so if you're out there, let the world know this is a series people want to see.
Yes. Yes, indeedy. I like the matchup.
Social media tell people to tune in to championship game. Maybe Nate will share it out. I don't know. Is the Final Four done or Michigan State player or whatever?
No, they're still playing. I think it's a close game. Anybody watching a basketball game, wasn't that a bogus call? Come on, like I've seen 3 of these stupid calls where like, oh, he nicked him on the body and a 3-point shot. It didn't affect the shot. It's like, how do you play any defense? It's just I'm almost done watching basketball.
Basketball doesn't exist.
I agree, Brand 37.
The legend of Mort Grow, as Chris Hendershot says through a comment on social media, that Mort runs 100 yards at a time and kicks 80-yard field goals. So, championship series. Let's give these guys a round of applause.
Woohoo! All right.
Mort, Darth, Trojan, Lewis, RSG, Tecmo Players Championship 2. Glad you're with us here on YouTube. You've heard me all day. Brand37 says rigged game. I would say not so much.
No, he was talking about the college basketball game.
Oh, rigged game. Oh, good. Yeah, Tecmo's definitely not rigged.
Not
okay.
the Tecmo.
Yeah, he was responding to your
about
comment regarding the NCAA.
Right,
okay.
Right.
So, first and 10, back to Tecmo. We got that motion playbook that Mort is so fond of and does a really good job buying time with high rushing power running backs. So, get your popcorn ready.
Get your popcorn ready.
Single back formation to the top hash mark. Anderson on defense for Darthrockman. Pass one as a call. Run was called on defense. And so there's a lot of different receivers open. No arrow trick. It is true underneath to Okoye, who gets the first down.
Nice check down.
Make sure you speak right into that microphone so the viewers can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Red Gun Z. Underneath, just completes it to Todd McNair, who is immediately tackled just past the 45,
I thought
first
that
and
was
10.
an interception all day.
Took a while to get there. This time it is run 2. And a nice dive tackle, probably unexpected from Darthrockman. Wanted to get in front of the drone help. And it leads to a loss. 2nd down and 11. Called pass once. Scott Davis gets in there and takes the sack.
It's tough with a slow quarterback and you get your pass play called. And less time to get it off.
You really need at least to have 13 MS to have a shot to get that thing off.
Koye.
And there's a fumble. Bouncing around. Here it comes. Howie Long.
Fumbles.
When he wasn't repping Radio Shack, he was scooping up fumbles. Jay Schrader underneath to Tim Brown out of bounds and a first down. Playing that tight end position. Schrader keeping it on the ground, taking down with the drone from behind.
Schrader.
2nd and 4.
Good scramble.
Back to the end zone. He may be out there already.
Ooh. I mean, if you're going to give someone, that's a good chance to take there. It always could go in the back of the end zone. Sometimes with the high passing speed guys, that doesn't happen.
Crossfield gets the auto dive. Fernandez into the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, Darthrockman. And we got players dancing in the background. They're eating hummus because that's manly. Delicious. 7-0. Darthrockman over Mort in the first.
Can you name 50 styles of cheese?
Dear Lord, no. I could probably eat 50 styles.
Yep. Gouda.
Rudock says money. Cutter Historical. Swervin Mervin Fernandez, 1895. That's a 1985 CFL MVP, by the way.
Wow.
This guy's dropping bombs. He's got to have Wikipedia up or something.
That's not fair.
No, I can't. I don't know. He does. You know, some guys just have that information off the top of their head.
I like to call these motion runs wind-up runs. Wow. Wow. Ooh, almost got picked up a block there. You're getting some good blocking by the Chiefs line here on these little motion game. Make Chris Vogt proud.
So we're seeing here more of this motion action, and I don't know why he went for the dive there, but get your popcorn ready. Here comes Okoye.
Okay, he doesn't even, not bumpity bump, he's just jukity juke.
Another dive. You got Rubled.
Nas is a DB2 guy. Hi, Nas, if you're watching.
Nas ain't watching this.
Yeah, I think he's like a doctor or something. He's probably on the call.
Another dive. I don't know what this is all about. He has
There we
isolation
go.
opportunities.
Popcorn. I don't think he's going to get there.
Down to about the 10-yard line. Welcome to the second quarter. 7-0. Darth over Mort.
Do not put James Brown music on in front of Mort. I remember from his dart playing days, if he heard James Brown music, he would just like go nuts, like hitting like bullseyes and stuff.
No,
Yeah,
get your popcorn ready. Only me know how to
He
stop
heard some
me.
James Brown music and he's got crazy.
Christian Okoye with the touchdown, and we're looking at a tie game here.
Papa needs some new shoes on that run.
(7-7) as Darth looks to respond here. It's hard to keep Mort out of that end zone. Out of the end zone comes Bo Jackson to the 5 and puts the ball on the ground and recovered by the Chiefs. And that's a house call
Garbage!
for the Chiefs. Derek Thomas. Unfortunate for Darthrockman. Really nothing he could have done about that.
That sums up my day, by the way. Except for the Shield. Except for the 3 games I played versus Shield.
I'm waiting to see if at 14-7 if Brewdog says GG like he likes to do.
I love that when he does that.
Oh, you got a punt. GG.
What if
it's
It's
3:50
like,
in the first
what
quarter.
if Tecmo was in Rome and like he was like, I can see like Brewdog in the stands, like someone gets stabbed. It's like, good game. It's done.
Gladiatorial references here. Dino Hackett chasing down. Bo Jackson isn't quite getting there on time, and past the marker, another fumble.
No.
How does Bo Jackson fumble twice back-to-back with
And he's
that
got
ball
good
control?
back.
Covered by the Raiders. Darthrockman gets a first down. Primetime says get the F out of bounds. I say Bo Jackson has 75 ball control. I think he can do whatever he wants.
Good defense. Derek Thomas just neutralizing the motion sweep.
Run 3. Oh, this is almost always just called, but he gets away.
Good run.
Another first down. This is a called pass 1, and it's an interception. Forcing the issue, Percy Snow with his INT stats in perfect position, and it's a turnover. So, Mort going to try to hit the dagger here.
Oh, boy.
Return the pay. No, he's going to go Koei underneath.
Oh, nice. He sold the deep guy and sold the
10,
hit the check
5,
down.
and down to the 2. First and goal. So,
You have to have it be
Mort
on
is
the,
pouring it on.
you have to be to hit that pass. You gotta like hug that sideline for some reason, or it'll be deflected.
Hey, go to the film here. Looks like he crossed the plane, but second down and goal from the 1. Oh, he drops it in the end zone.
Wow.
Third and goal from the 1.
The DB2 came out of the middle of nowhere to get a deflection. Clutch play. Raiders not giving up here. Yeah, don't mess
there you
around.
go.
Just give it to Okoye. Good call. I just got to run it. Plowder in there.
Deep.
Ricky, don't lose that number.
And we got ourselves a 21-7 game. What the hell happened? Darthrockman about to get this back. Bo Jackson looking to add to his fumble total out to the 5.
That's
Out to
crazy.
the 9.
75 ball control guy with 2 fumbles. But you got to fight through it. The adversity. I lost a record amount of fumbles. But I'm proud of myself to get to the round of 8. Lost a Mort. I can't believe it. We got a Shark Watsky reference in the background. He can't handle the heat, the crowd is saying about the shark. Well, he's a shark. He's out of water.
All right, back to the action. Shark, if you're watching, peace out, brother.
Yeah, we love you, brother.
It's nice to
We
see you for 5
understand.
seconds.
3-yard gain by Bo. Did you know Bo Jackson threw out Harold Reynolds from like the 300-yard
Yes.
feet yard? That was just a nasty throw at one time.
Another
Wow.
interception.
Willie.
It certainly seems to be raining all over Darth right now. Well, welcome to halftime. These competitors are doing battle here at the Retro Sports Gamer Championship.
Yep.
Excuse me, the Tecmo Players Championship on the
Tecmo
Retro Sports
Players
Gamer.
Championship.
It's something retro, Tecmo related, and there's a championship and there's money involved. And we're here calling it. This is 11 hours, 39 minutes into the broadcast, and we're just getting started. Out to the 6-yard
Good
line.
directional kick.
Good news is I only have a 4-hour drive back to Green Bay. No, we're not complaining. That's just the reality.
Well-
Nothing says a retro tournament like having the NCAA Final Four being broadcast on CRT.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta love it. Well. Pick.
Mm-hmm. Mort's peripherals.
Right. You gotta, as Ira of Kansas City once said, when you play Tecmo in the hood, you cover up your controller.
I think I start to play Slapless pretty soon. Oh, Jenna, oh.
No, it's just not right there.
Come on, Darth, get in the game.
Retro sports gamer just razzing in the background.
We're having fun here. That's what I'm told anyway.
We're drinking beers and announcing and talking like a barbershop quartet. Singing jollily.
A run by Okoye goes for 4 yards and such. Second down and 6. Red Gun Z pass 4. Slant. There's the slant. There's the underneath to Christian Okoye, who has another first down. 21-7 is your score. Darthrockman started with 7-0 lead, has now given up 21, and has experienced a number of turnovers, one which was probably not his fault. The other 2 significant ones were interceptions on called plays. And we got a catch fumble. Oh, the Raiders have recovered.
There's some screaming and yelling. And Darthrockman grabbing his cojones, saying, I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. I ain't going out with a fight. The crowd trying to give him a quarterback change.
That was
here.
not a catch. He did not complete the process. Weak side open formation for the Raiders. Cut back.
Oh, little chooky. You want to tap all the time.
You know, if you just run into him, I should probably not talk to the players. That's not appropriate. Sometimes you got to create the space, though, by taking away that man defender. Oh, and a pass block. Just a lot seems to be going the way of Mort here. You know, it's not that he's making bad decisions all the time. Darthrockman is, but when he makes the right one, he just seems like bad things are happening.
Yeah, and that's a confounding thing about the game of Tecmo Super Bowl. Thank you, sir. Well, this is the problem with the Raiders. When you get behind with them, it's tough to catch up. They have speed, but not an accurate quarterback.
Fernandez.
Takes a check down. There you go.
Not too often you get that much open space on a pass,
You'd
too.
like to score before the end of the half. End of the quarter.
Just run into him. Well, he won't let you, I guess.
And wow. Bo just hit that corner and just took off. Mort's lucky not to give up a touchdown there.
Huge run.
You really got to play help side defense. Like, make sure you have help. Don't take chances.
Condition check time. Help!
Whoa, Tim Brownie, an excellent. Oh, some conditioning. Put a reverse in your
we are now
playbook.
converting to hardcore rules.
Yep. Trick 'em, dick 'em.
Hardcore rules and slappies.
Sounds good. Oh,
Oh, he's got him in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Darthrockman to Tim Brown. Darth's still here, folks. We tried to kick him out.
This game was over. It's just like, wow.
He tried to tell me he wasn't any good at Tecmo. He didn't listen.
As he played with the comb over.
It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. First and 10.
So the Chiefs, they need to get in field goal range.
More motion, more running, more Christian Okoye, and a dive. That was really well
Good
played.
dive tackle.
2nd and 7.
Oh, picked up a good block there.
Here comes Okoye to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mort. Run 3 is the call. One blocker in front. Ignores Anderson
Nice.
Completely. Gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1.
He only got one blocker on there and he enabled this free safety to take a beeline that's cut the run off.
Arrow
man.
trick. And a touchdown.
Wow.
You
Mort
got
special.
Morted.
How much times have he done that to me? He's probably done that to me like 100 times at least for touchdowns. So you're not the first, Darth. Sometimes you got to take a chance too when you're down. Got to gamble.
So now down another 2 scores. Darthrockman certainly has a tall task in front of him.
I guess now you think about putting Jackson at wide receiver. Think about it. I'm not saying do it. Think about it. You do have a lot of speed at wide receiver. You might want to just leave him at running back.
Single back formation, Darthrockman needing 2 scores. Going to fast, Willie.
Old man looks
Results.
good.
JJ.
Looks good. Looks good. Wow. But at least he makes a play on defense. You want to waste as much time if you're on defense. Every second counts. You want to at least hold, not let him in right away. Burns the clock, as much clock as you can. Nice.
So, Red Gun Z is stationary wide receiver 1. That is Mervin Fernandez, his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That's how you do it, folks, in the red zone. Put the defensive man player in a bind about covering the quarterback scramble or the check down. He's got to cover one, you do the other. And the Jägermeister. Oh, go for a player too. Koye. It ain't happened. I
Can't
got
fumble.
$100 that he doesn't fumble.
You can't fumble onside kicks.
Said he doesn't fumble there.
Correct. It's basically a turnover.
Ooh, good
So-
job getting out of bounds there.
45
Highly
seconds
recommend
here.
that.
Mort just needs to not get tackled inbounds and run this clock. Darthrockman hoping he maybe gets a call play. Maybe he can get contact on.
Oh,
Here's a
wow.
JJ to play in the middle of the field. And he gets out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Nasty.
And that was a really skilled play. So 19 seconds here is
What the?
not sure what he was thinking there. There's 3 seconds left. What you just run back with your quarterback and then get out of bounds and then do that.
That was a mistake. That's the only way I could think of.
Darthrockman, of course, the organizer of TTL. So, up to Willie Galt. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Are you kidding me? He had it timed perfectly.
Unbelievable, 28-21. Mort, your victor in game 1.
Mort is just like, wow.
We move on to an exciting game 2. Potentially, if Mort were to
playing
be
with
victorious
fire
there.
over there. I have to have a
So
talk
you
to
say
him.
there's a chance.
Oh, you, bro.
So, all right. Thanks, Lewis, for calling that. And we're going to get Tom back in here as a color commentator. And all this action, maybe we'll get ourselves a game 3 if Darthrockman can respond after this one.
So I missed that last play. I was getting a beer, but I heard that Willie Galt went up for the JJ and whiffed on it.
Correct.
That's awesome. That's what a suspenseful finish.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I think we will have to see overtime because he was down 21-7. And Mort, for some reason, decided to be a good idea to punt the ball on the opposing 20-ish yard line with 19 seconds left.
Sometimes these plays are so tough to make. Like, you think about them. Like, even last night, playing in the D-Men Tecmo League Super Bowl, I got a turnover on downs against Todd and decided on first down to go for a field goal with my kicker and excellent, and it got blocked by the Redskins. So, now I second-guess that, but,
Well,
there's those
you realize
plays
that
it's
your
like,
kicker-
I should just punt it and end the game. But it's like, you're too close.
Yeah. So what would your kicker being an excellent have anything to do with your decision to think you maybe wouldn't get blocked or something?
What's that?
Well, avoid kick block is actually a static thing and it doesn't actually matter. It's a dead stat. It's static for all players. It's a 1 in 5 chance if they get close enough. But anyway, but yeah,
I'll put the headphones on. I can't hear you.
good call. Tom's a little medicated. We're happy for him.
No, I'm holding it together today.
Are you?
Yeah, no, I feel good. I'm having a great time. The Mort's Tecmo 101 Players Championship is really turning out to be a doozy. We had 3 Madison winners in the top 4, plus Darthrockman, and Darthrockman still has a chance to win this all.
He's playing really, really well. He's made some mistakes or maybe some aggressive moves, and maybe that's how he got to where he was. But it's also ultimately what put him in the hole in this game. So I don't know how he got to where he was at. I didn't get a lot of eyes on him today.
Well,
the commentating I was doing.
He was the 3 seed. He had a good path to the finals. But him 2-0 in Tecmo Psycho, I mean, that was huge. That was like, yeah, you deserve to be here. Like, he had the path to the Final Four clear cut for him. He had Tim Mann first round. Then he had to play either Tyler or Hoss Rocket, who came here together from Kansas. And Tyler played out of his mind today. He went 8-3 in pool play. No one expected that. But he's a smart player. And Darthrockman beat him 2-0. But then he 2-0 Tecmo Psycho. And that was like, wow. He's really playing well today. In that last
It was
game,
2-0, not 2-1.
2-0 he beat Tecmo Psycho.
Wow.
And just watching this last game, if I could say Darthrockman should have done something different, he passed way too much. He has the tap advantage versus Mort. He uses dog bone controller. Mort did win a tap or 2 in that game, but generally speaking, he's one of the best tappers out there. And he's got Bo Jackson on 4 running plays, and he's passing, he's throwing into picks. Like, just run the ball, man.
I'm in complete agreement on that. I want to see what the status of the next game is here. Just stand by.
That being said, he did fight back very well in that game, even though he was making mistakes early. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you really can't hear. Oh, it's interesting. I'm going to hit a controller button just so this stops.
No, I love it. I love it. What I was saying is, like, even though I thought he was passing too much, making mistakes early, he fought back in those last play of the game situation. So, like, he's playing it. I mean, he's an elite player. He's playing great today. He just needs to put a full game together, and then he could force a game 3 here.
We'll see how it plays out. I can't believe I'm looking at this here. We are coming up on 12 hours of streamage.
But you know what?
11:56. This is unbelievable. Look how many drop frames we have.
How many?
0.
Perfect. Demon tap internet, baby.
I'm just floored by the stability here. Service has been great. Competitors have been great.
So, you know, looking at this matchup, I'm like, Darthrockman, I don't know who called this matchup. Who called it? Do you know?
Well, player 1 would have been the matchup would have been called by whoever player 1 was.
And
I'm
I'm
the
like,
top seed, so that was Morton, correct?
Yeah, I would have really, with the Raiders, Darthrockman, tap advantage, Bo Jackson, I would have really favored him in this one. And Mort pulled it out. So we're going to see what happens in this next one based on the matchup.
The one thing that Coy having all that hitting power against the linebacking core of the Raiders, he was able to just essentially melt right through a few of those drones and just get the extra popcorn here and there.
Yeah, the Raiders' linebacking core is not good. They're not fast, but they do have a couple 44 INT guys, which is kind of sneaky. But yeah, they're not good against the run.
All right, so Darth is still contemplating. I think he's going to call Colt San Francisco. What do you think?
I don't know, but before I don't think so. When he first came in here today, his chest was sticking out like further, but now his belly's sticking out. He must have had some beer. Yeah. So that demon tap will do that to you. You come in here looking swole, your chest is sticking out, but then when you leave, your belly's sticking out further than your chest, and that's Darthrockman.
My belly's like touching the table.
But either way, he's leaving with some cash, even if he doesn't even the score and give Mort a game 3.
The Tecmo enthusiast in me wants this to go to game 3. The tired guy from Green Bay wants this to be done after this game. But I will defer to the glory of Tecmo.
Yes. I mean, I'm loving life. I love Tecmo all day, every day. My wife wants me to pick her up food. You know, based on how long this matchup call is taking, the place she wants me to get food from is probably not going to happen, so plan B is going to happen, and, you know, that's another knock against me.
This is like a very similar conversation we had the last time we did the Tecmo Players Championship here, I think. I think there was a whole food debacle. I remember after leaving, I heard about there was some passing out somewhere, lumberjack cracks possibly.
Yes, I think that was the hardcore championship, or maybe it was Tecmo Players Championship. I don't remember. But yeah, my brother took a snooze back here for an hour. But hey, if you want to take a snooze at a bar where they won't kick you out, he did that at Michael Anthony's. They'll let you sleep there for 4 hours on the floor.
You know what? When you're here, your family. Oh wait, that's Olive Garden.
No, you know what? If Phil was here, he probably would have let him sleep on the floor, but, you know, he left for the day that time, and he got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we're talking about Tecmo here. I don't know what's going on. Mort's telling Darth he's got to have guts. Troy, I just want to thank you for coming here and doing the commentary today. Troy is here doing this.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Volunteering, you know, to make this.
Big bucket of money involved, really.
Yeah, big bucket of money. Best players in Tecmo.
I did get some free food from Phil.
Oh yeah, Phil hooks
And,
it up.
and,
too.
and a few locals here hooked it up with the beverage train. So I think I only paid for one thing today, the entire day. So that was a testament to the hospitality. And yeah, you guys have been fantastic. But no, I enjoy doing this. I do. A part of me wishes I was playing, but I know that these streams are a little more difficult if someone isn't keeping you informed of what's going on along the way. I like to have someone who can educate, preserve the information, and entertain. Those three things need to happen. And so oftentimes you find streams, they have the preservation part, but you're missing the entertainment and the education because you don't have that person telling the story along the way. And that's what I try to do with these. Sometimes I do better than others. When you're doing it for 12 hours, you start to kind of fade. But we'll get a second win here for this final game or two, and we'll have some fun doing it.
Yeah, and we're in the championship now, so the beer's flowing. We got some energy. I'm excited for this next matchup, really. I mean, if I would have guessed who would be in the finals, it's the guys who are playing for third and fourth today.
Okay.
But Mort and Joey Gatz is a intense rivalry, and Mort took the best of that one. Darth, I felt like the fourth slot was open today for the Final Four, and he took it. But then he took it to the championship. So he's playing great. And
I'm guessing here, I thought I heard some discussion about Bengals and the Rams. I'm guessing what's going to happen.
Troy is guessing who's going to be what team. And here's Mort. What's the matchup? Who called it? Who's Mort? Mort, who are you? Okay. Troy guesses right.
I guessed the wrong way, though.
What do you mean?
Mort is the Bengals.
You're the Bengals, Mort? Yeah. You going with Icky?
Get your cold cuts.
Well, Mort in the Final Four won against Joey Gatz, Bengals, Bears.
Now, if you're still here in chat, we appreciate it. You've been here all day with us. It's been a lot of fun. Are they still playing on the other stream there, or is that just casual now? Looks like it's just casual games.
I don't see Derek, but he might just be taking a timeout.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Green Magic might be holding it down just for the broadcast.
I don't know where that series is at. Joey, where's your series at? Okay, they're at 1-1. So Joey Gatz and Tecmo Psycho for third place are at 1-1. So that's on the Twitch stream, Retro Sports Gamer Tom.
Hey, by the way, I have a USB microphone you might want to try for your laptop streams that you do here.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a Samson Meteor because I've been using this stuff when I go places. It's sort of fallen. It's like a backup for me where I could still capture everything. It's basically a higher quality condenser mic than what you're using in a webcam. So, and you can place it anywhere you want, but it's going to capture basically everything in the area in a higher quality sound. And it's just single USB connection.
All right, where's it at?
I will make sure you have it before I leave. And I want you to try it out. And if it works, great. Just keep using it because, again, it's my backup. And about 90% of the streams I do on the road now are for this channel and for whatever you're running. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Put it in the hands of someone who can use it, right?
Yeah, no, we usually go with the laptop mic, and it does us justice, but sometimes the background music kind of screws over the streams on YouTube.
Well, this wouldn't combat that because, again, this is the same style of mic. It's a condenser.
It's just better?
It's just better.
Okay.
It's more physical material. It's dedicated. It's not restricted to the bezel of the laptop. So maybe that will help out a little bit.
We're getting some messages from the chat. We'll go back to that. Deontay saying I've been here all day. Brian, who's here tonight, says Texas Tech and Virginia for the national title. And Primetime saying Michigan State stood no chance against Tech. And Mort actually traveled to somewhere, Tulsa, to watch his home Buffalo Bulls play Texas Tech.
Wow.
So he watched first round. Buffalo went to the second round. They had a really good team, but Texas Tech, I mean, he can't feel too bad
Right.
that they lost to them because they're in the finals now. And Mark McGuirk is saying Texas Tech will win.
That's incredible.
Texas Tech is in the finals. So you can't feel too bad about your Buffalo. Right? The Virginian. Lou. So we got a bracket going on. A friendly bracket. No, it's not friendly. There is money on the line. But Lou actually
they're
was
ready.
the only guy in the bracket that took Virginia to win. So Mark's saying Auburn got screwed. I didn't see the game in its entirety because we've been doing this all day, but
All right, switching on to
I'll
the
have to
Final
look
Four
back.
talk. Let's get it over to this game, which is now in the championship, Game 2. Mort and Darth. Darthrockman is going to control.
I like
The
this
Rams.
matchup. I guess the amount Darth was throwing last game, I mean, hey, he's got a passing team now.
Here's where I see this could be helping him out. You've got the two elite receivers on the outside, right? And Flipper Anderson and Henry Ellard. You get some isolation taps with him in a covered catch situation. He could take a 20-yard gain or a 30-yard gain and turn it into a touchdown. Just like right there, it goes Cleveland Gary.
Oh, big out tap right there. That's going to be yardage. Darth risking it with Gary. I do too. I like Gary because he's at 50 MS. He's got that 38 ball control, which means he'll fumble a little bit more. But, man, to get that little extra speed with the Rams with that passing game, it's nice.
That was Kurt Warner. Interesting, he doesn't have Buford McGee in the game.
Yeah.
Isn't Warner only 38 maximum
Because
speed?
McGee has better receptions, and he's a 44 MS. I don't know. Just chucks one. That didn't have
Nowhere
a chance.
close. 3rd and 7. Yeah, Buford McGee's sort of an unsung hero off the bench. Gets the JJ.
Oh,
gets
nice.
the tap.
Time JJ.
Oh,
huge
what a dive.
tackle. But, yeah, I mean, now with the way Darth is able to tap. Oh, Mort calls the play. It doesn't matter how he could tap there. If he could score a touchdown here on the first drive, that's huge for him. He was playing from behind the whole last game. Nothing's really open here. He's
Really creating space for himself. You know,
I saw that happening as soon as I saw him go back to the middle.
so I think you got to try for maybe a JJ or an auto dive stationary situation here, which means that puts basically 2 plays on the board, maybe 3.
You could be very strategic in this matchup. The Bengals corners are terrible. They're slow. They have low INT. As long as you keep it away from David Fulcher and Barney Busey, you can throw wherever you want.
Oh. Well, the Red Gun Z. Slant, pass 4. Here comes Everett. And just
Darth running it with Everett. He's probably going to take the field goal.
where the arrow moves quickly.
And it's through 3-0. Darthrockman's got a lead here. The thing is with the Bengals, it's really tough to guard them with the Rams. They don't really have the speed to stop James Brooks. That's how I feel about the Rams defensively against the Bengals.
You really got just a couple guys you can man on defense predominantly for the Rams, and Kevin Green's one of them. Second and 4.
And Mort's motion run offense is unique. We've been talking about it all night.
You can hear the tapping speed of Darthrockman. it's something. I mean, it's right next to me, but it's coming through the microphone. 3rd down and 1. Another motion play coming here. And off to the bottom this time. Green gets popcorn. Here comes Brooks. Brooks has running room, zigging, zagging, and out of bounds at the 49-yard line as the first quarter expires. 3-0 Darth over Mort.
And Darth's got to feel good about just having the lead. Obviously, with the Rams, you want to score a touchdown, but this is going to be a loss.
James, don't call me Mel Brooks. Breaks the tackle, almost gets loose, 2nd and 8.
I was wrong. Breaks the tackle, gets 2 yards.
Mort can make a 56 maximum speed feel like 69.
Kevin
Incredible
Green.
control over the player.
Yeah, and basically he's trying to bait you into a blocker, so you can't make the tackle. He almost does it there.
Big tap and a big run here. James Brooks to the 15. Accidentally ran out of bounds. That was a mistake.
That was an accident. Yeah, he definitely could have took that to the house.
We all saw it. We all thought it was going to happen. It didn't, but back to a motion run. Here comes Darthrockman trying to put an end to this, and he does by calling it.
Brand 37 saying James Brooks was an underrated running back. Could catch too. Well, he's not underrated in Tecmo Super Bowl. He's one of the best backs out there, so they recognized it.
Drone support is gone, and Green takes himself out of the play.
And that's what happens on most run plays. He runs you back and forth, and you're like, how am I going to defend this? And before you know it, you run into a random blocker, and he scores a touchdown on you.
So, 6-3, now 7-3. Mort over Darthrockman here in the second. Mort having a more sustained drive. Darth having some big chunks of yardage and then stalled. So, I get the feeling he may have to score from far away.
He's got the team to do it. I mean, he could chuck up the Ellard flipper. He just wants Fulcher to not be in the picture when he does that. And here he's got tons of options. I would take a shot downfield here, but he goes shallow and just takes the first.
So, yeah, just that stationary receiver gets out of bounds, 1st down. And back to the same play. And Everett has similar options open. This time going to Flipper Anderson, taking a shot.
Ooh, that's risky. Mort was right there. He did not get baited into the shallow receiver. That could have been an interception.
Pass 1 is the call. And at least 3 guys open here. He's going for it all. He wants Henry Ellard going to the top. And he's got him in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Darthrockman.
Wow. I mean, Henry Ellard, he's a burner. He's tied for the highest receptions with Jerry Rice. And like I said, the Bengals cornerbacks are terrible. So he should burn them every time. You got to have the safeties back there with the Bengals.
The only bad thing about how quickly that happened, and I understand that happened on a 3rd down and long, is there's enough time here for Mort to at least get into field goal range. He would have liked to take another 30 or so seconds off the clock before scoring.
And I bet he probably will get in the field goal range. He will do some running. I do like the Rams on defense as far as Humphrey and Newsome being at 56 interceptions, 50 max speed. But there, Darth comes up big on a running play. Only lets him gain 1. Kevin Green sneaking in. Oh, boy.
Oh, this is a mistake. Rodney Holman is open
Wide
down the
open.
field. Catches the ball. This is going to be a touchdown. Even with the slower speed, that's a touchdown for Mort.
Yep. And yeah, that was a big mistake.
I mean, I think at that point you just have to trust that. I mean, those receivers are slow. They have a long way to go. And you just have to let it happen. Let the drone start chasing down Mort and make a play somewhere.
In that situation, there's no way I'm not manning Humphrey or Newsome. They're the best INT guys. The Bengals tight end receivers. There's no one higher than a 56 reception.
Come on, let's give these guys a round of applause. No.
I don't know. That was painful, but to see that kind of mistake. We'll see what Darth has in him. With the Rams, even if you're down multiple scores, you're still in it. So he's only down 4 points, so it's no big deal. He's gonna have
Another motion here. And a called run, too.
a lot of Kevin Green action. I mean, do you go to Humphrey or Newsome, or do you just keep sticking with Green?
Well, he seems to be in the best position to deal with the run right now.
Great defense. He takes Newman. He's not one of the fastest.
See, right now, Kevin Green equalizes the 19 maximum speed of Boomer Esiason and keeps him from scrambling because he stays near the line of scrimmage. So if you start manning Humphreys
Newman
or Newsome or whatever, you're going to be
short. Ooh, that was risky.
You're going to be hanging around back, and then you're going to be...
Great defense.
So, yeah.
That's all it takes. If you get a defensive stop with the Rams, you're back in the game, and here we go.
This could be an example of a game of who's got the ball last, but...
Henry Ellard goes out of bounds.
So anyway, back to it. Looks like Everett's in bad, so that'll hurt a little bit. You can still chuck it down there. Still trust your arm. Good Henry Ellard, so you can ignore the stats because they're not correct, just the conditions are for player 2. Run 3.
So Ellard's in good right
Green. Nowhere to go.
Ellard's in good. He's had 88 receptions.
Yep, and what I'm guessing was at 69 maximum speed.
Yeah, I'm not doing all this little cute stuff. I'm chucking to him.
Sorry.
As soon as Ellard's in good, it's time to go deep.
Gets the auto dive, gets Gaston Green. And out of bounds past the 35-yard line, just short of the 40.
With Darth moving it methodically down the field, it's another way to do it. Sometimes you fall in love with the
your
condition.
shot is here.
Nope. Beautiful throw.
I am honestly surprised he didn't take a shot, because a lot of times you just take yourself out of position when there's no drones going with you.
There it is. There's the shot.
He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown,
Ellard.
Darthrockman. His second of the game.
Beautiful. And Henry Ellard's just a legend. One of the best of business.
(17-14) your score. And we got a back and forth game here. That's exciting. It's what you wanted. There's a lot of money on the line here.
There is. There's about a $400 swing depending on who wins this matchup. So.
All right, pitch to the bottom for James Brooks. Don't call me Mel. 2nd and 7. The run is to Brooks, and he gets past the marker for a first down. 15 seconds ticking down now in the third. Plenty of breathing room here.
Newsome with a
nice dive.
Nice dive tackle. Fourth quarter, and Darthrockman is up. So how do you see this one playing out, Troy?
Well, I think the challenge of stopping Mort remains. Mort seems content to try to beat him via the running attack. And
did on that one.
Darth shows he has the ability to do it, but it hasn't been consistent. I think he continues to run accidentally into blockers and his own players. And it ends up leading to him losing control of his man defender, which then in turn leads to big gains for James Brooks. So Does that make any sense?
Yeah, he's got all these little nifty moves like that he knows is going to get him some yardage if not defended properly. And here we go. This is a classic. Run 3, sweep down.
So the big challenge here, now Mort is, if he scores a touchdown, there's going to be plenty of time here for Darth. But we may or may not see a field goal attempt if it's a long down in distance. Being down 3.
Huge, defended perfectly. He messed around in the back of the end of the whatever, the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
He's behind the line of scrimmage messing
Called
around.
run 3. So now we got a situation where 4th and 11, a field goal is a smart play. Not as much time maybe on the clock as Mort would like for a
Oh,
reciprocal.
Kevin Green. Oh, and it's not.
Nope, 17-17. It's all tied up here. Darth will have a chance to respond here. Potential opportunity. Now the pressure's on him. Game is tied. He'll possess the ball. And he'll have the ability to completely end this. And so we'll see if Darthrockman decides to allow, if Mort allows Darthrockman to score, depending on how much time is remaining and where he has the ball, so that he can reciprocate.
Yeah, and he's in the driver's seat, Darthrockman here. He's got the Rams. He's got a potent offense. And we'll see what he can manufacture with less than 3 minutes of Tecmo seconds. He's deep in his own territory. And he clears himself some room. I love the play right there. Now.
Nice completion with that pass 3. So back to the single back. It's a called formation here, called play.
It hurts, but not that much. You're still the Rams.
You can hate the phrase all you want, Kevin. It's a strategy. You get to a point where you think they're going to score. They're going to score 3, and I'll never get the ball back, or they'll score 7, and I'll get it back and force overtime.
This is a huge down here, 3rd down. He doesn't guess the play. Oh, boy, just chuck that flipper, please.
Henry Ellard is covered
Oh,
catch.
I love it. Great call.
Oh, here he goes. And Mort
Henry
takes himself
Ellard.
out of the play to the 50.
Let me explain to
To the
you why
45.
he did that. He recognized there was a horrible Bengals cornerback on Henry Ellard, who's in good condition, 88 reception. It's like, hey, try to guard him, bro. You're not going to do it. And he throws it up, and that's a completion.
Yeah, man, that dive skill is really coming about for Mort here.
Dives. Oh, this
Well
hurts.
play. This puts him out of
hurts.
Lansford
Oh,
range.
Leon White. Brewdog saying, wow, bailed out by Tecmo Magic. Oh, wow, he's got everyone open. It's only Fulcher. He's going for it all. Flipper.
He's got him in the back
Darth
of the end zone.
Rockman.
Darthrockman.
Woo!
It's worked all game for him. Unbelievable.
Unfreaking believable.
Well, 24-17. Let's see if Mort Magic has anything to say about it.
Let me see. 26 seconds Tecmo time. He can get out of
About 2
bounds,
seconds.
and he's got one shot. I've seen this situation before. All right, let's see what he configures here in his lineup. But he's going to be chucking downfield, trying to tie the game.
At this phase in the field, I don't think rushing is a safe thing. I think he can maybe attempt to popcorn someone and then run away back in coverage. But I think if you rush in, you're going to carry a blocker with you.
I think
James Brooks is the only
he's
one
got
who
to
can
get
really hurt
back
you here.
there with Humphrey or Newsom. They have the highest INT. He's bringing Newman back there. Okay, but we'll see. Almost gets a safety right there.
It's out of
Oh,
bounds.
it's out of
And so that
bounds.
is your ball
Darth
game.
wins. We're going to a game
Darth.
3.
Game 3 is on the way. Look at that, 298 with Jim Everett.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I would say the Bengals are a little bit better than the Rams, but this is a good matchup, and Darthrockman really did well in the passing game in this one, where you think that his tapping advantage is the biggest thing. He showed that he's got the balance, so this is going to be a heck of a game 3.
All right. Well, let's see what they're going to do. I'm going to get some water if you wouldn't mind changing the icons.
Okay. I'm going to do something. So here we go, guys. Who do you got game 3? Mort, Darthrockman. Mort's been here plenty of times before. Darthrockman, he's won some online things. I don't know about live tournaments as much as Mort, but hey, it's been a great run for him. Mort's played well. The matchup's going to be a big factor in this one. Let's be honest. Who's picking the matchup? Mort, you picking the matchup?
Raiders, Bears.
We got a Raiders-Bears matchup call. It's up to Darth. He's already lost with the Raiders once versus Mort. Oh, my goodness. I know who I would take. Raiders-Bears is the matchup call for the Game 3 finals. I don't know who's who yet. What? Alpha Queen. Alpha Queen.
Alpha Queen.
Yes.
It worked so well the last time. Thanks, guys.
Who's who?
I'm the Raiders. Use the Bears.
Darth going with the Raiders. Okay, that's who I would have chose to. I would have chose the Raiders. I've seen more work magic with Neil Anderson and the Bears passing game. As you know, in this tournament, just put a running back at wide receiver, no problem. Wide receiver at running back, that's a problem. But I want to see Darthrockman run more in this matchup. But this is a classic running matchup. I would say the Raiders have the advantage, straight up, because they don't have the best secondary INT, but versus the Bears, you don't need it at all. They have Bo Jackson, fastest running back in the game, and they have elite speed at receiver. The Bears have not good receivers. They do have Johnny Bailey, a secondary running back, but they are very...
So neither one of these guys played this matchup today yet?
Guess not.
Wow. Always gotta take the Raiders in this. Well, it's good for Tecmo that there's a game 3. I'm just going to be really tired tomorrow. That's okay. This has been exciting. This has been fun. And I'm glad everyone here has got to witness it. This is exciting game 3. Those of you that are connected to the greater Tecmo community, people that you know would care to see a match between these legends. TTL organizer Darthrockman. Of course, infamous Mort. Of course, we see Joey Gatz. I don't know what his snowman impression's about, but he's been in these jackets everywhere. We see him, man. He never comes out of it. But anyway, yeah, if you know people that play Tecmo would think this is cool, share them that stream link. It's only going to be up here about another half hour. Should be done here roughly by 11, and that'll conclude the tournament. probably get a quick interview with the winner. This is Trojan 1979. This is Retro Sports Gamer Channel. You're watching the Tecmo Players Championship. This is the second year of its existence. A lot of money on the line. High stakes Tecmo. $100 buy-in. And I'm welcoming back to Retro Sports Gamer Tom.
My brother-in-law Nick Gaverson in the chat saying Raiders.
The Raiders.
The Raiders, Bo Jackson. Bo knows.
Madtown Split Stars showing up in chat. Primetime. Brad Bell. Just, trying to look at some of Kevin Molnar, Brewdog. These are all online guys.
So in this matchup, I mean, Darth could really play better with the Raiders than he did before. He was kind of playing catch-up. But Mort is so good with the Bears. He gets so much out of that passing game. Neil Anderson's definitely going to be at receiver for him. Johnny Bailey will be at running back. And it's going to be a great game. I can't wait. This is what it comes down to. Game 3, finals. $12.50 on the line for first place. It's $1,250 and $850 for second. It's the high roller tournament.
Some dollars on the line. So I should mention, here's what I think the key is. Darthrockman with Jay Schrader, we saw this before, cannot be chucking the ball into the secondary.
No. If I'm Darthrockman, I pass 7 times in this game. That's it.
You can call it, but you better run it, and it better be a stationary. It's like you're calling the shotgun pass straight. You're going to RB2, you're going to wide receiver 2, and you only go in the other direction if they're completely uncovered and there's no one in the way.
Right, you want to hit a
sure
stationary receiver that has speed that can get some extra yards, like get some yak. I completely agree with you. That's the one thing I do like about Schrader is he has a 69 passing speed, so he could gun some in there to some fast guys. Like the Raiders have the fastest team in Tecmo on offense.
Correct.
There's no comparison.
Do you think we'll see a Sam Grady sighting?
No. He can't catch 19 receptions. He's not getting in the game today. Sorry, Tim Brown.
So even if he makes excellent, he doesn't make the roster.
And Raiders are kicking off the Mort. This is it, guys.
Raiders. All right, guys, let's give these guys a round of applause. Game 3 for all the marbles. Go! Brad Muster out of his end zone to the 5.
Brad Muster, 94 hip power. Oh, look at him.
To the 18. So we're all excited here. Lots of eyes on this game. Some of them can be seen in the shot. And some good jovial trash talking going on here between Mort and Darth in a fun way.
Oh! I thought you were playing for it all. Boom! At 0-0, they're making split deals. I don't like it. Never have, never will. What is this?
We're playing for it all the marbles.
So nowhere to go for Mort on the first play, second and 14. Really sticking with the running plays that got him there, or those motion run plays. Just pass one.
I love Eddie Anderson all game against the Bears. 63 MS, 50 INT.
He got the arrow trick. Did he fall for it? Nope.
Ooh,
and
good
the deflection.
defense right there.
Run is down into Anderson. Buys some room, but
Great
it's 4th and
defense.
6. And a bold 4th and 6 go for it decision for Mort this early.
Wow.
Wow.
Calls the
Run
play.
three.
Great call. Hey,
Oh. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Brewdog says, great D.
E.
D.
D. Try to go for that play action, and it's called.
He's in field goal range, but he really, if he can get a touchdown here, it's going to be huge for Darth. Jay Schrader. Fumbles way out of bounds.
I don't understand this offensive strategy at this point, splitting up Jackson. I mean, this is. I don't like this playbook. I don't like this alignment. I don't like putting two different plays between two running backs.
But he hits a field goal, and he kicked off, so he's still in the driver's seat. I'll have to take a look at playbook at the playbook and see what I think of it.
Make sure you have another beer before you look at it, though.
I know. I fumbled my words a couple times on that.
My words
one.
are fumbling because I'm sleep deprived, but that's a different matter. First and 10 for Mort, who trails 3-0. Darthrockman unable to take advantage and put that dagger in the heart of Mort early. So, drone support. The Raiders looking good, helping out. 2nd and 7.
The Raiders' defense is fast. Their offense is fast. They have two weaknesses. Their interception is low.
And Anderson is loose here because Darthrockman lost control of his man defender. He got popcorn.
And their quarterback sucks.
10, 5, in the end zone. Touchdown, Mort. And that's a house call if I ever saw one.
Taken to the house, Neil Anderson. And Mort has Neil Anderson at running back right now.
Never a bad idea to start him there. If you can't get the running game going, you can always mix it up.
I'm a Neil Anderson at running back rider. I'm surprised I have not played Mort in this matchup with the Bears where he hasn't put Neil Anderson at wide receiver, so I'm just surprised to see it. But he might see something.
Jackson out to the 10. And we said open run is coming. Mort in there quickly with Singletary to dive, and it's taken down.
So we have two run plays for Allen. It's not a bad playbook.
Welcome to the second quarter, 7-3. Continue.
Me personally, when I have Bo Jackson, I do all 4 running plays for Bo Jackson. I don't care that Marcus Allen has a 56 MS and he's a good running back. Bo Jackson's the best running back in the game, speed-wise. Like, I need Bo Jackson. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need Bo Jackson to have all the run plays.
I can handle him, giving it maybe one to maybe a QB sneak or if you want to incorporate the offset I formation in there. But good Lord, you can't. 3 of the 4 have to be to your primary running back. So Gossett punts this away. Brad Muster from his 26, and just 1 yard on the punt return and out of bounds. Popcorn's the defender for his trouble. And back to this grinding running game.
This is a make or break drive for Darth. Mort is he's playing well. He had a big touchdown. And whoa, he's got receivers open.
And the drone, Scott Davis get to him. He tries to buy
big.
time.
Scott Davis is not fast, but he was back there. He threw up a dive, and he got a tackle for a QB sack.
3rd and 27. So time for some insane J.J. Mort magic down the field. Look for him to utilize that. If you can't get on this run 3 here, the J.J. that
Defense,
happens,
he's going
to punt here.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer punt situation. Game Holner wants to run 3.
Not much on the return there, and it is 1st and 10 for Mort. So, single back formation, top hash mark. Richard Dent with his receptions, INT stat rather, is being manned on defense. Not a terrible choice, but not a super great defender for that play.
Big game for Marcus Allen. Now he's throwing to Jackson.
Jackson now getting it moving, and this is what Darth needs to do.
Yes. Just run the whole game.
Run at him. He can't out-tap you.
There we go. Now he's manning up. Get some drone help there. 2nd down and 4. 6-yard gain. He's pounding it. This is what I like to see. Oh, what a play by Mort. Sneaks in through the line with Singletary. Dives. Can't teach that type of stuff.
4th and 4.
I'd probably go for a field goal
Constant
here.
runs here.
Kevin Molnar is saying run 2 is useless.
If
Tecmo Shrek rooting for Mort in the chat.
Yeah, you really have to go with the dive. This is where having the run and shoot mixed playbook here with maybe a pro set dive.
Wow, and he scrambles for it. I love it.
Huge 4th down conversion for Darthrockman.
If he can score a touchdown here, I feel good about him.
Offset eye, dive play. Nope, it is the play action. Here comes Burline.
So no hands. Wow. And that's the trouble with the Raiders. Fernandez has the hands. It's just the quarterback sometimes. That's a play that could go either way.
Dent on the interception train across field to Fernandez. And out of bounds near the 15. So 1st down for Darthrockman. Running out of time, though, in the quarter.
He's really sacking up with those kind of throws. Burline.
He had Galt there. He had
Back of the end zone.
Fernandez at the top.
Can't be too surprised. He doesn't have a cannon.
Harry misses it, and Jackson in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Darthrockman.
That's exactly what he needed. Brewdog saying had a quick throw, but he hesitated. The
Agree with
one
that.
Mort has.
So 7 to 10. Time ticks away here. Mort is probably going to just run this out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree. He's not taking this to the house.
Tell him that. Here we go. Welcome to halftime. Let's give our competitors a round of applause again.
Yeah, let's go!
A little love from the cheerleaders.
And the Raiders received the kick up 3 points.
Jackson out of his end zone. Decent return. And Burline in good. Schroeder and Avage.
So, Darth, he's really looking for a touchdown in this drive. He puts the pressure on Mort if he could do that. If he gets a field goal, it's cute. Yeah, it's still 6-point lead. But he's really looking for a touchdown here. He's been playing great all day. As Mort has.
Sam Grady in excellent.
Oh! That's so messed up. It doesn't even make sense. Isaac Wright, this is the championship. This is game
He's going to be up to.
This is the
he's
last
going to be up
game.
to 31.
Willie Galt.
No, that's the player 2 bug, guys. Come on, you guys should know this by now.
I mean,
Yes,
you
Isaac Wright, Disaster Masters, and Chad, welcome. Yes, that is. Player 2 condition, I believe it is 31.
Explain the player 2 bug.
So the condition is correct. The stat is not. The stat is actually pulled over from the player 1 player in the same spot. Yes, should be 31. He starts with 19. Then goes to 25 and 31. Excellent.
Marcus Allen with a 5-yard gain. Guess play. Oh my gosh, he dodged a bullet. Against the Bears, you cannot do that with the Raiders quarterbacks, but he got lucky there.
3rd and 5 here. Needs to take care of the ball. This is the offset I formation. Carrier, Allen to the bottom. I thought he had the marker there, and he's just getting cute, but he just gets there anyway.
Oh, he gets it anyways. A missed dive. Marcus Allen off to the races.
50.
Carrier
Out of bounds
coming back.
at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Marcus Allen getting involved in the rushing attack.
Burline. Oh.
First
wow,
go to
he
Grady.
throws
He's
it
got
off.
him. Grady's moving quickly out to the 25 and out of bounds.
That's a connection that's tough to make.
All
Burline.
right. Seriously, Deontay Jenkins, that's something you just won't be putting in chat right now. So back to the game. Unbelievable. So we actually have a good Tecmo game going on here. Darthrockman and Mort, 2nd down and 12. Red Gunsy slant. Lots of options open. Burline gets baited. Carrier almost gets there.
Wow,
but the completion
that
is
was
there.
risky. I mean, the Bears secondary, interception-wise, is the best in the game. So you're throwing that kind of stuff up.
Burline pitches to Jackson. Jackson on a called 1-3 has some room and a 1st down despite the called play.
Man, this is intense.
Pass 1. Play action up to Fernandez.
Oh!
He's got the touchdown. Darthrockman.
That was a curl run, right? Or was he actually on the streak?
I think he was on a streak.
Wow, I can't believe it.
We're going streaking.
Unbelievable.
17-7. So Mort Magic is going to have to engage quickly.
All right, Mort has got his work cut out for him now, because not only did Darthrockman score a touchdown like you wanted to on that drive, he
Here comes
wasted
Buster.
a lot of clock.
All the way to the 41. Nice return.
Just at least needs to manufacture a field goal to keep it a one-score game.
Man, it's like he's playing centipede out there. I mean, just trying to... The amount of movement he does with those plays is just ridiculous. It's seizure-inducing.
Oh, my goodness.
Broken ankles.
Mort is not going down like this.
Broken ankles in the Matrix. 4th down and 10.
He's just showing you his moves. Unreal.
Welcome to the 4th quarter. 17-7.
Mort down 10 with the Chicago Bears in Chicago against the Los Angeles Raiders. The guest play still gains 2.
You got a lot more eyes than you can see on camera trying to get eyes on this. I mean, right now, Darthrockman on defense looks like he's playing online because there's like so much lag and latency between the movements. And Neil Anderson is just filthy. He does that to people.
Yeah, I agree. Mort's going to score a touchdown here, so he's going to put some pressure on.
Don't play.
He guesses the play, though. He's still gaining 2.
Eddie Anderson doing anything he can to try to keep this in front of him. Gets there.
What a run. Great defense, though. He made him work for it, and he couldn't get in the end zone. Big 3rd down coming up.
4-3 is the call.
Wow. Brewdog says solid D, but the inevitable happened. Mort scoring a touchdown with the motion run offense. And now it is crunch time. Like, if I'm in this situation and I'm Mort, you can force a turnover the best with this team, the Bears.
Time's taken away here. Jackson off his end zone to the 5, to the 10, say the 9, and out of bounds. Fourth quarter, 3:15 Tecmo time. Condition check time. Looks like both quarterbacks have now returned into average.
And personally speaking,
Good, Jackson. Oh,
Mort
Brady
has won
good.
a lot of tournaments. But if Darth were to pull this off, this is a pretty major win for him. Probably the biggest of all time for him. So that's what's on the line here. It's a career-defining tournament for him. Mort, we know what he's capable of. He'll win multiple tournaments a year. But here we go.
Darthrockman seeking to avenge his loss at the third BB tournament against the same Mort.
He's open. He got it. Ooh, Willie Galt.
Fast Willie Galt getting out of bounds quickly to the 22, 1st and 10. 2:58 Tecmo time. Schroeder running out of room. Richard Dent, the Super Bowl MVP of 1985. Chicago Bears, the hometown team here.
Darth draining some clock, thinking about what play he wants to pick.
Jackson to the bottom, run one. He's got an alley. Here he goes. Out past the marker and more for another first down.
2 minutes, 14 seconds. The objective for Mort is get the ball back. The objective for Darth is score a touchdown. Even a field goal is not going to do anything. The second objective for Darth is to drain the clock. This is huge. This is a big play right here.
Big down and distance. 3rd down and 7.
Tecmo Bull versus RBI saying, haven't seen a turnover in a while.
Uh-oh. It's pastry goodness.
He's going with the red gun. He's going with the pass with the Raiders.
He has a chance here.
Oh,
going up to Ethan Horton's got the redirect, but he still has the completion.
Wow, that was huge.
1:13 remaining.
He just barely got it. Like, that was so risky against the Bears. He was actually wide open. It's just straighter short-armed throw, which made it a really a play where it could have been picked off easily.
1st and 10 called run one. We expected this.
Mort calls a play, 4-yard loss. He's really just trying to force a turnover now. Ooh, pass play.
Crossfield to Fernandez. Huge completion down to the 17. And a first down for Darthrockman.
Schrady almost blew it. Yeah, I agree. But then he hit the back shoulder. He's looking good.
Run 3 is the call. You can't get tackled inbounds here. What are you doing?
He's risking it, but he's letting the clock drain. 25 technical seconds. I like Darthrockman's chances here. Mort's coming in hard. Oh, he misses. And Darth throws it up with a wide open receiver. It's Allen. I'd probably take the touchdown there. And he punts.
And here you go. This is the genuflect. Darthrockman with his first significant live tournament championship.
Wow, Darthrockman wins the Tecmo Players Championship.
Arguably the most difficult gauntlet there is.
Unbelievable. He didn't even bring his binder today. He just came in and winged it. And wow, what a performance by him today.
2 out of 3 against the Tecmo Cycle. 2 out of 2 actually against Tecmo Cycle. And 2 out of 3 against Mort.
Yeah, and Jay Schrader he threw 100% completion in that. Did you see that?
That's unbelievable.
Mike Tomczak 0.
Wow. Well, we're going to get since you are the tournament, or the moderator of this channel. Would you like to interview the champion?
Yes.
Darthrockman will get you on the interview.
Yeah. Ben, excellent performance.
Thanks, Tom. Unbelievable.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
Wow, you really came through. Mort won the first game.
Yep.
You come and win the second two. I mean, how do you
Yeah.
feel right now?
A little bit of disbelief, to be honest with you. Not like it's the greatest thing in the world, but like, you spend a lot of time and energy into Tecmo. And coming in here, I didn't think I was going to win. In fact, every time, how many times did I tell Troy, I'm going to be out early. I'm going to announce with you. But it was intense, and you keep going. I'm in disbelief because I lost the first game to Mort. How do you beat Mort twice in a row? And I didn't play the best, to be honest with you. I made some mistakes. I blitzed in on that one play against Cincinnati, hoping to prevent a JJ. The drone got me, and he throws it deep right before the half. At that point, my heart just kind of sank. But with Tecmo, as you know, you always get another chance later on, and that's what happened in those other games. So,
Yeah. With you, I always feel like maybe Darthrockman wasn't taking it seriously. But, you just played really laid back, cool, calm, and collected. And obviously there, you showed that, you're an elite Tecmo player, and you just took probably one of the biggest tournament victories of your career.
yes.
Live tournament, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I've come third, fourth in a couple of the smaller tournaments. This one is a smaller tournament too, but also there's a lot of big names here.
Yes.
And big payouts. So I didn't think that I would get to this point. I'm really glad I did. Credit to all the other players. I mean, I think I was most intense actually with Tecmo Psycho. Having won Madison before and not really knowing I've played more tons of times.
Yes.
With Tecmo Psycho, I'd not played him before, not knowing the style. So I was super intense, a little bit nervous, and I got through those games. With Mort, I've played him before, and I've lost to him so many times. And
Yeah, I
losing-
was worried about the championship matchup with you.
Yeah, and obviously made a couple mistakes, but also got some luck that CC sticks out. Yeah,
Yes.
against the Rams, where I threw it to the wrong guy, but the luck of the Rams, Rico suggested that matchup, so thanks to Rico on that. And he says, yeah, the Rams, because you get luck with that, and you kind of need that against Mort. And so it worked out.
Yeah, and I would say coming into this tournament, there were three guys in the Final Four that we probably expected to be there, which was Mort, Joey Gatz, and Tecmo Psycho. I feel like the fourth spot was up for grabs for the rest of the field.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
only did you get that fourth spot, but you took it to the house. You beat Tecmo Psycho 2-0, and
Yep.
then you come to the finals versus Mort. You lose the first game. I thought you should have run more in that first game with the tap advantage against Mort, but then you come back strong. You show you can pass with the Rams, and then in a game where you have the running advantage,
Yeah.
you take it to them, and pretty
Yeah,
much.
That's a pretty good assessment, with you got Bo Jackson and you got Allen. You want to run with them, but he's also pick and run constantly. And so it's hard. If he picks it, all of a sudden you get behind the eight ball. And I like the fast passing speed. So, and I feel like I can do well enough where I'm not going to make a mistake against Carrier and keep the ball in play. Although a couple times it was close.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like you did put put away the game on that drive where you went up 10, and you were throwing a lot of like just zinging them in there passes with Schrader to open receivers. They were catching them, and then you were ultimately able to score a touchdown.
It was close on when I was trying to just run the clock out. I had a guy deep. I threw it, and he came back. It was short, but the Bears defense couldn't get there, and so it was a completion. So I just kept going. So things just kept working out the way it did. So, and Tim kept riding me the whole day. He goes, "Your schedule was so easy." It's like, well, it didn't stay easy.
No, it didn't stay easy. I mean, you earned this championship. I would say like the path to the Final Four was the easiest for you, but you beat Tecmo Psycho 2-0. You were down 1 against Mort, and then you won 2 games.
Yeah.
So this is a championship well earned, and I'm very happy for you. I was glad I was able to witness it, and just congratulations.
No, thanks, Tom, and thanks to all the work you guys put through the tournament, and Mort too, and Troy for all of his broadcasting. And his voice sounds so hoarse, but I know he loves it, so he wouldn't have it any other way.
Right.
So, but thank you to you guys for running a great tournament.
Yeah, I hope we can continue the Tecmo Players Championship, and it could grow bigger in the future. The High Roller Tournament. I mean, this is a huge win. Like, second Players Championship. Darthrockman is the champion. If we continue this into the future, I mean, this is the High Roller Tournament in Tecmo. No one else is really doing it like this.
I hope it grows. I hope it really keeps going, and we can get more people to come out, and hoping for that big payout. If I can do it, anybody can do it, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just really happy for you because you put a lot of effort into Tecmo, not only just playing, but the streams you do, the broadcast. So it's great to see someone like you win a tournament when like some of the best players out there were in this tournament. They're expected to win, but Darthrockman comes out on top, first place.
The other thing I'll throw out there is how many times do I tell my wife, well, I'm going because I could win some money. And she's always like, yeah, right. Yeah, you won $30 again. Thanks. That's a tank of gas. Well, now I can actually say, well, I won.
Slap it on the table.
I won some money, so now I can go to more.
Yeah, so this earns Darthrockman a ticket to more of the Tecmo tournaments out there. So if he's not signed up for your tournament, look out for him because he's loaded with cash now to sign up for every tournament across the country.
Flying out. Yeah. No, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Ben, great job, man.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to be wrapping up the broadcast shortly. I still got 1 beer to drink. I'm under fire by the wife to get some food. I already missed the places that she wanted. So Plan B is coming. And we'll see what Troy wants to do to end this. But thanks, guys, in the chat. Deontay, Brewdog, Tecmo Shrek. It's been a great day.
Thanks for having me as well. Appreciate it. Take care.